Hi everyone, I'm Ishan Sharma, and in this video, I want to talk about my whole journey of learning to code. When I gave my JEE Advanced exam back in May 2019, the first thing I picked right after it was to learn Python programming language. Back in 10th grade, I used to enjoy making simple programs using Java, but I had to leave that to focus on my IIT JEE preparation in 11th and 12th grade. But all of that changed right after my JEE Advanced exam. I was a free bird and I focused on learning to code. I also read this book, Hello World, by Royal Institute professor Hannah Fry, in which she talks about the different applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning and how it's impacting our life in sectors like policing, self-driving cars, recommendation systems, and more. It was fascinating to me how just a few lines of Python code and some data to train the model on can create such accurate predictions of how the real world should behave. I was hooked on machine learning and data science from day one. In just a month, I was done with learning the basics of Python and then went on to learn libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. The basic fundamentals of data science is what I learned right after Python. After solving a bunch of exercises, I also explored libraries like TensorFlow, OpenCV, PyTorch, and a variety of other Python libraries that enabled me to build ML models. I then applied all of my learnings in building models using datasets like the Titanic dataset, CFAR10, MNIST, Fash MNIST, COVID dataset, and more. I built all sorts of models in supervised learning, neural networks, classifiers, regression analysis, random forest, support vector machines, and in unsupervised learning, I learned about k-means clustering, k-nearest neighbors, and later explored reinforcement learning, in which I built a really interesting app which itself learns to play Flappy Bird game using the Python need module. It essentially was an AI that taught itself how to play the game by creating different generations of the bird and experimenting which parameters worked out the best. The parameters of whichever offspring lived the longest was then multiplied and experimented further to arrive at the optimal parameters for that particular Flappy Bird. And this was no different than science fiction to my 18-year-old self. Now, all of this learning and experimenting took me a long time because there was no one path I could follow to learn data science initially. And that is exactly when I discovered the Google Career Certificate in Data Analytics. If you don't know about Google Career Certificates, it's a way for you to learn job-ready skills. As you can see on the screen, the Data Analytics Professional Certificate is a great path for you to start learning the in-demand skill of how to collect, transform, and organize data in order to draw conclusions and make data-informed predictions. The course is hosted on Coursera and is available on grow.google/certificates, or you can use the link in the description and you can get access to it with a free trial. Now, just looking at the Data Analytics Certificate by Google, it is an extensive program that is divided into 8 courses that will take you from introduction to why data is essential to collecting, cleaning, and analyzing data and representing it through visualizations. You learn to use tools like spreadsheet functions, SQL queries, Tableau, R programming, and much more. The best part about this entire certificate program is the last course, which is going to be a capstone project where you'll apply all the skills that you've learned in the previous courses on real world case studies. I personally loved how the concepts were explained by the instructors and their focus on applied learning with tons of real world examples throughout the 8 courses. And the capstone project at the end is a great way for you to evaluate your skills and add a project into your portfolio. Now, Google has a variety of other certificate programs that you can explore in fields like IT support, UX design, project management, IT automation with Python. And recently, as you can see on the screen, Google has launched a digital marketing course in which you can master the basics of digital marketing. It is packed with practical exercises, real world examples to help you turn your knowledge into actionable steps. So if you're someone who loves connecting with people online and wants to build their own online presence, then you have to take a look at this course. You can start upskilling with the link in the description or just go to grow.google/certificates. That was all from me in this video. I hope you got to learn something from this. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. You can share this video with your friends and tag me on social. I'll see you all in the next one.